Hi there, this is Jacob Nash, and this is review of Module 58, Trait Theories. So we've already looked at some other theories of personality. Remember, we looked at the psychoanalytic, psychodynamic, humanistic, but now we're looking at the trait theory. Okay, so what is a trait? It's just a characteristic pattern of behavior. And one of the trait theorists was named Eysenck. And well, there was two Eysencks, but you just need to know that they thought uh, basically what's in this graph here, that we can be introverted or extroverted. That doesn't really matter, but we need to make sure that we're stable and not unstable. So you could be either introverted and extroverted, you could still be unstable. So introverted and unstable could be quiet, unsociable, reserved, pessimistic, which means you just think the bad of everything, sober, rigid, anxious, moody. Or if you're extroverted and unstable, touchy, restless, aggressive, excitable, changeable, impulsive, optimistic, active. So we don't want to be those things. So personality inventories, these are a form of research of personality that the trait theorists use, which is like a questionnaire on which people respond to items. Basically, it's just something, a set of questions that determines your personality. And it just, how evident is this trait? An example of one of these tests is known as the MMPI. It's considered an emotionally derived test, which just means that they use a pool of items and then select those that stand out. And it can be used to identify emotional disorders. It might be used for screening purposes, but using this test, someone could be identified to have hypochondriasis, which is just basically you are very obsessed with any symptoms of something. There's depression, hysteria, psychopathic, um, whatever. Those are different ones. And then there's a personality factor test, one in particular called the 16PF, personality factors, personality test, that Raymond Cattle used, and you just need to know that this is a good example of a trait perspective test, just like MMPI. So then the main thing to know for this is the big five. So this is something that the trait theorists use, and a good way to remember it is canoe. There's conscientious. Ugh, can't talk, can I? Conscientious. Ugh. You know what? I'm not even going to say it because I can't speak correctly. Uh, Agreeableness, neuroticism, openness, and extroversion. Right? So the C one that I can't say, are we organized or are we disorganized? Are we careful or careless? Are we disciplined or impulsive? Agreeableness. I'm not going to say all of them, but as you can see, these are just the five things they think are the traits that we're looking for, right? And you just need to know that across a lifespan, while some traits stay the same, others may change over time. Some people might be introverted and end up more extroverted later on. All right, some questions. Which perspective does Raymond Cattle use? Great perspective. What does research of personality traits reveal around the lifespan? I said that a lot of the big five traits are stable, but some factors like openness may wane as people age. Like I said, some might. What makes up the big five? Conscientiousness, agreeableness, neuroticism, openness, extroversion. I should really look at the literal syllabolic, or whatever you would say, pronunciation of that word. Pronunciation, whatever. All right, there you go. Thanks for watching.